Here we go.
I first heard about Your Monster out of the Sundance Film Festival from earlier this year, where the movie premiered to fairly decent reviews, so I figured I would potentially check it out later in the year. I thought I heard that it was a musical comedy of some sorts, and coming out of the movie, it's definitely not a musical. As a comedy, it doesn't work. Unfortunately, on nearly every level, this movie does not work. One of the things that saves it from being a disaster, honestly, is Melissa Barrera and Tommy Dewey. They give fine performances. Their chemistry isn't quite there. It's nice enough, but it's nothing overly compelling to make you really interested in the movie. They're really just trying their hardest with what they're given, and unfortunately the script doesn't really help them deliver truly memorable work by any means. I also dug the movie soundtrack, the 50s, 60s songs, and if I had to pinpoint who the target audience for this movie is, I would probably say musical theater fans of Shakespeare potentially. There's Beauty and the Beast vibes here. The story is outlandish, so take that as you will. When it comes down to it, one of my biggest issues with it is that it was just extremely melodramatic. By the end of it, it feels like a soap opera, and the ending, don't even get me started. It is so insane and doesn't work at all. The movie has on-the-nose commentary with your inner anger. It means to unleash your inner beast, if you will. Without getting into spoilers, I don't really know if they intended it to be a twist, but the twist of sorts is extremely predictable. It goes into one of the most common movie tropes that we see, obviously, even till this day. But like I said earlier, this movie fails in terms of every genre. It's unfortunate to say that because this movie does not work as a comedy. It is not funny. Really, no one in my theater was laughing. I found myself getting almost secondhand embarrassment. It felt cringy more than anything. And it has no charm. There's nothing here that really ties me to the characters, I feel. In that way, it's surface level, and the characters are just not likable at all. It's watchable until it gets to the point where in the final 20-ish minutes that I found it to just be so irritating at that point. I was ready for it to be over. And the ending is so baffling. I was scratching my head in disbelief as to what they were going for, really. It's supposed to come off as a joke, but it just honestly feels disturbing. Not even in a dark comedy way. It doesn't work, period. It's just so frustratingly bad, and I almost feel like I wasted my time. And the reason why I said I don't really know who this movie is for is because I don't really know who's gonna really like this movie. Like, I could maybe see some finding it to be charming, but for me, I did not find it to be like that whatsoever. The writing just leaves me baffled in every regard. This was a total misfire. I'm gonna give Your Monster a D+, and I would recommend skipping this one. I was really hoping to like this one. It just didn't work for me though. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. I want to thank you so much for watching this review, and as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.